Do you know what you got to do?
No. I have to change my age, although it sounds stupid. Stephen Ling, NT32. 33 years old. I've been racing for 20 years, and this is my 5th year in a sprint car.
Jason McIver, NT65, 29 years old, and next year will be my 20th year in speedway racing.
Hi, I'm Caleb Gotts. I race NT8. I'm 38 years old, and I've had 3 years worth of racing experience.
My name's Warren Eakins. I'm 56 years old. Got 45 years experience in motor racing. Lucky enough to win 5 Chariots of Thunders.
I'm Jason Gebbett, racing NT18, 26 years old, and been racing about 7 years now.
Chase Karpenko, NT21, 31 years old. I've been racing since I was born, pretty much.
I'm Ben Atkinson. I'm 36 years old. I drive the Aeroflow Performance Products 2D from Darwin, and I've been racing sprint cars 21 years now.
Well, midget titles around Australia and a 50 lapper world title in New Zealand.
I think we've won a feature here one night, but running second and defend the top end during the Chariots this year was pretty cool.
No real big ones as yet. I guess I won the prelim night at the Classic one year when there was a handful of Americans, or a lot of Americans there. That was probably one of the bigger ones that I've won.
Been able to go racing with my father. It's been a lot of fun, and the involvement with the family. It's been good, and feeding it to some 410s.
Yeah, it's been a couple. I'd say, yeah, the WA late model title was pretty cool when my old man was around, but Pope 65 in 2016 was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a good field and a good race.
Anybody who's in the road.
Probably Chase Karpenko.
Probably me. If there's a sniff there, I'll have a crack.
Pretty much anyone that's faster than you, that's behind you. You've got to be aware of that if you're not on your game, that there's going to be someone better.
Benny, he's vicious.
Pass.
Benny for sure.
Mate, they can go wrong at any stage.
I don't know, they can go wrong.
I'd say the W60 car. Yeah, turn 1 won't do it.
Anyone that makes it happen. You're always angry about getting slid, so anyone that slides you, you're not happy about it, but that's the way it goes.
Probably myself. I'm not very calculated in that sort of things. I normally end up on my lid.
I'd have to say I'm the worst at pulling a slide driver. No experience, but have a crack anyway.
The worst slide job would be by a guy by the name of Peter McIver, where he seemed to come across the go-kart track to get to me to try and pull the move off.
No green is a good one. I used to have a red handkerchief my mum used to make me pack in my jocks, but that stopped a few years ago. I think I lost it, and I think that's where my luck stopped too.
I tend not to wash my balaclava throughout the season. I've found I've always had a major crash after washing it, so it's pretty dirty by the end.
I used to wear red jocks, but I wore them out pretty quick, so now it's blue jocks.
Probably at Avalon when me and Robbie Farr got together and tore the shit out of the car.
Oh, I couldn't really narrow it down. I've had a pretty big one here that I felt like I could have given up soon after. I had a big one in Bunbury at the Australian title. I had a really big one in Sydney at the 50,000 one year where I threw it down the straight, but the one I probably come out worse in was last year actually in Sydney, where a car come back on the track in front of me and I ended up knocked out. It didn't hurt obviously because I was knocked out, but that was probably one of the bigger ones that I've had.
I think it was about 2008. The car owner at the time actually gave me the car. He said we'd had a really good season. He said, "This is your car now. Go out and race it." And the very first race meeting ended up going over Wayne Bridgeford and cartwheeled the hell out of it all the way down the straight into turn 1, and I'm pretty sure I broke my back in it and the car was toast. So, yeah, about 3 cartwheels here.
In that same slide job move where he managed to get it wrong, he slid up into me and took me out, and we managed to roll it over, so that'd probably be my worst one.
I haven't had any really bad crashes. I've been fortunate enough not to get tangled up with too many people and haven't been over yet.
Crashed going into 1 here. Didn't look that bad, but come down on the chassis and Really hurt my back through that, and still sort of feel that today. But yeah, nothing major. There's always little ones, but nothing big.
One of the first years of the Chariots, just riding the wheel of Jeff Fleming, cartwheeled the entire length of the back straight. So I'd say that's probably it.
I've tried.
On him, that's it. You're too slow, get out of my fucking way.
Never have I ever.
You're like your dad, you come across the go-kart track.
Nah, there's some dirty things out there.
He's got to be careful, he's married.
Message to the wrong person.
Every 5 minutes.
And a phone call.
Yeah.
And an email. And a Snapchat.
The alcohol too.
Every Sunday, washing the truck.
I know, I'm gonna go night.
This week.
Week.
Bloody early.
You're going to give us some heads up on the questions first?
Come on, be close to me.
We don't have to talk, we just got to.
Yeah.
Look, I'm used to performing in a closed room, all right?